Thanks for coming. A couple of quick comments, just thanking our fans. I think I heard 80,000, and that's awesome. That's I tell our players, and our players actually share with me quite often. I appreciate they are our fans, and it was a beautiful day. Got a lot of work done. The best thing though is that we were injury free today. Saw some guys, receivers really stepped up and made some nice plays. And it was good to see the young corners kind of rebound. Talking about Wade, Okuda, Williamson, and Kendra Sheffield. They kind of started a little slow, but I thought they, I got to go back and watch video, but I thought they finished the game pretty good. But I'll answer your questions for you.
Front row left, Dave.
Urban, how do you feel the quarterbacks performed today? And more importantly, how do you feel like they performed throughout spring?
Yeah, outstanding. They started, the first week was kind of not real productive, and then they just, all four quarterbacks in the last 3 weeks have been exceptional. They've done a very good job. I thought Dwayne and Joe Burrow played well. JT was just I think with 3 series we went, and it was more, he threw a pick when he got hit. But I thought once again his accuracy was right on target, like it's been most of the spring. So very good spring for a quarterback.
Over here to the right, Austin.
Urban, I have 2 questions, but the first one just to ask about the last play and how the idea to get Jacob involved and what you thought seeing him taking that touchdown.
Well, this is one of the best group of older players I've ever been around. And Tyquan Lewis and Jalen Holmes came to me yesterday, and we love Jay. Jacob's part of our family. He's been that way for about 4 years now. They asked if we could do that. I wasn't sure how you would do it, so we worked it out. But that was a player's idea. And that shows you what kind of character we have as an upperclassman.
And is there anything to read into the reps that you gave the quarterbacks today, the way you handled them early in the game? Are Joe and Dwayne even in your mind, or how will you go into summer with those 2?
I want to watch the film and have conversations with our coaches. We haven't had that yet. I know it is very close. But I'm not prepared to say who's 2, who's 3, etc. yet.
Far left over here, Ari.
Urban, after the Fiesta Bowl, Johnny Dixon wasn't sure if he was going to be healthy enough to remain on the team, and now it seems as if he's had a really healthy spring and he was out there scoring and making some moves and stuff, some of the things that we envisioned he might look like when he was recruited. What has Johnny Dixon's journey been like since the Fiesta Bowl? Were you ever concerned he might not be on the team? And can you talk about his spring performance and the way that he's kind of come on the last few weeks?
Yeah, Johnny's an enigma. He's a guy that he's a very highly recruited guy out of Dwyer High School, very talented guy, nice person. But he got here and he had this tendonitis and issues in his knees, and he would always go 2 practices and have to miss 2. And it was frustrating for all of us. And then when he was healthy, he just didn't make plays because he would never practice enough to get a rhythm. So, yeah, I didn't know if he probably should have come back. If you have a career like he's had. But his teammates, his position coach, Zach Smith, I talked to him, and he's going to take one last swing, and he had the best spring. He didn't miss a practice. I was so happy to see him have great success today because we really need him. And, just having a great summer, so he stayed healthy. That's the most important thing.
Okay, these are going to be the final 2 questions so we can get some players up here, front row right. Tim?
Yeah, well, that's it. Justin Hilliard seemed to flash today a couple of times. Do you see him coming along now? What's your update on him, I guess?
Yeah, he's another guy, a lot like Johnny Dixon. He's been hurt since he's got here, so you just don't, you're not aware of what he can do. I think he's had a very good spring. You can ask Coach Davis in greater detail on we do our evaluations all next week, but we certainly need him to be in the rotation at linebacker.
And last question over here to the left, Bill.
Urban, why did you at the beginning of the game not have it be tackling? It was basically 2-hand touch. What was the rationale behind that? And also, just in general, how do you feel about your team now compared to the start of spring?
Yeah, we've done that before. After the 2014 season, we had a veteran group come back, and I wanted to, it's either you don't play some guys or you kind of restrict the tackling and keep guys up. And I wanted them to experience the crowd and play and finish a good spring. So we did, I think, 3 series with the 1s, 2 series with the 2s, and we call that thud tempo, just to keep everybody up. And then we let the guys that haven't played much scrimmage.
And overall, just the progress of the team in the spring?
Yeah, very pleased. I mean, I'd be disappointed if I said we're awful right now, but very pleased. And a couple areas that we got to shore up, and I don't think we're 9 strong, but I think we're 7 strong right now. And it's pretty good in April to beat that
Which are the two that are not?
Yeah, it's between me and the two. Have a great day, thanks.